got into this lifestyle, you made the right decision, people. It's not all just boring stuff. Hey man, I got another guy in here, he's a genius. He looks regular, but he's worth like $90 trillion in Bitcoin. So listen, real quick, tell the people what the Instagram is.
All right, so my Instagram is think_crypto_club. That's brand new. My other one, my personal, is black_smurf_0_0.
Right. So now, what brought you here right now?
So what brought me here is I actually have a really good friend that's connected with a couple of the Bitcoin billionaires. So he said if I got here, I was gonna have opportunity. And the opportunity came after 3 days of trying. He's gonna actually help sponsor my event in the DC area. Brock Pierce is gonna allow me to host an event there at his spot at the White House Old House at Washington, DC. NFT law and marketing, crypto regulation, and institutional sentiment. So coming soon, May 21st.
So now, like, something got you into this. Like, you was having regular chump change before with the Benjamins and all that. Money's going out the window, literally. It's about to be out of here in a minute. You know, we appreciate you putting Harriet Tubman on a 20, but we're gonna throw that away soon, you know, respectfully. Why Bitcoin? Why crypto? Why did you come here, like, in this world?
Okay, so this world happened due to, I was already doing financial literacy for a long time. I was teaching people how to save money in a regular bank and then traditional, then investing or starting a business. But people used to spit in my face all the time because why would you save money at 0.01% when you never see it grow? So 2017, someone taught me something about crypto and gold and I said, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna leave that alone.
You did what we all do, but go ahead.
But then 6 months later, he showed me what his bank account was and I was like, hey, go ahead and bring that information back.
Say that again for me right here.
Yeah.
You told him. That little mumble rap shit that you was doing before, say it again. Go ahead.
So it was crazy. So at the end of the day, I ended up getting involved with that company backed by gold because then I'm like, okay, so how does this crypto stuff work? You have to learn how Bitcoin works. Right. So when I read the white papers, I'm like, we're going back to the gold standard. Right. I was total Bitcoin maxi for like 2 months, but then I started to understand the other potentials being an entrepreneur about where this space can really take people. So I specialize in helping people make 8 to 10% interest as a savings account. So now you don't have to pay a hedge fund 2 and 20, 3 and 30 for 8 to 10% return. You can do that for yourself as a base layer bank account, nice, safe, and insured. And that's the bottom line.
Don't forget your point, but like for somebody that's just regular smegular, he works at Popeye somewhere, like not me, but just like the regular Joe Smo, because this crypto world, this Bitcoin world is leveling the playing field. But off of what you just said, is there a way for somebody not to have to save up their kids' cottage fund? Can they get in like at a small amount of what you're saying? Because you teaching the middle class. Yeah. But what about the guys who work at Taco Bell somewhere?
No, so I teach the middle class, right? But those middle class and the ultra high net worth individuals that pay me allow me to go teach people that are underserved in the community.
Awesome.
So I still do public courses, public classes, free information for those that actually need it. What's great is you can start one of these bank accounts for $50. So for $50, you can start earning 8 to 10% interest. Why does that make a difference? At 8% interest every 9 years, your money doubles. So if you learn as regular Joe Smo, you have a job McDonald's for 30 years and you just have the decency of saving some money, at 8 to 10% interest in 30 years, you'll still retire. So now retirement's open for anyone as long as you learn how to save, as long as you learn how to use crypto, and that's including stable coins. So you don't even deal with volatility. But if you have the risk factor to get into something more, you can earn way more in your future, and your retirement will happen so much faster.
And I didn't ask you that because, you know, I failed a lot of high school classes. I asked you that because people that watch this, they tend to make these excuses. So I'm trying to have you and your main man get rid of some of those excuses from people. Oh yeah, I need 100,000. Oh, I need $1 billion. You know, wait till my grandma dies. She gonna leave me the house and I'm gonna sell the house. Go ahead, King.
So here's the deal. I specialize in teaching people how to trade $50 to $100 to turn into their first $1,000, $5,000 in their bank account. So I made sure that this guy, his single father, struggling in a relationship, I turned his $3 grand, helping him trade for every day for 4 weeks. 4 months later, when we were done learning, he had a year's worth of his salary saved up. And that started with from $100, right? I have other people that start with $100, start making an extra $20, $50 a day, which isn't a lot, but after a month, it turns into a few grand. Right. Now that it started there, now they're making more because they have more to trade with. So this is the point. Just start. $5, $10, $50, whatever it takes. Save it up. Sacrifice something. Sacrifice that candy bar at the gas station. Sacrifice the soda. There is somewhere in your life you can sacrifice if you want the financial future.
It adds up quick. Listen, we're not gonna give you everything because some of this you gotta pay for this. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Some of this you gotta pay my main man. Like you ain't gonna give
$150
it,
an hour in Ohio,
Yeah.
$500 in Puerto Rico, $500 in Miami, $500 in San Diego.
We gave you too much.
And
Hold
fly.
on, we gave you too
I
much.
fly out anywhere and everywhere needed for the ultra high net worth individuals to get themselves set up. I am the master at teaching hedge funds, and also we teach hedge funds how to do bots to earn 1 to 6% daily.
Right.
So there's ways you can be involved and not have to do anything if you educate yourself correctly.
Listen, again, before you get up out of here, look in the camera and tell the people how to get in contact with you.
So get in contact with me. Look up digiwealth.io,
you got it on the
DIGI wealth.io. You're going to see us on a lot more platforms. Look us up on Clubhouse, Think Crypto Club. You're going to see thinkcrypto.club. We're doing an event on May 21st at Brock Pierce's place in DC. NFT law and marketing, crypto regulation, and institutional sentiment. I really appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you more, man, because you don't even know how far this is going to go. Shout out to all my inmates, you know, TGK, Metro West, Stockade, all my people that's in jail that tend to watch my show, that need a little hope. You don't even understand how far these words go, so I appreciate
It's even better because 2 of my moderators from Think Crypto are actually returning citizens. So just to show you, I'm putting them in front of some of the wealthiest people known to man, politicians and figures. So get out there and do it. Just because you're returning doesn't mean you can't do anything that you wanted to do. So dream big and go get it.
That's a fact. Man, I appreciate you, Ken. For real. I love it. Dan, say that Instagram since I got you. Tell me the Instagram.
What's going on? It's your boy Slick Crook out here chilling, man. MIA, Bitcoin 2022. Instagram is Slick Crook _ the shooter.
Now.
Straight up, Slick Crook _ the shooter.
But since you've been here, like, what do you feel like you got the most out of this week?
Man, to be honest with you, just straight knowledge. When I was a crypto, I invested in a lot of different coins. I own nodes, but I didn't really know too much about mining and NFTs. And since I've been down here, on my educational factor is through the roof now. I know what's going on now. I know what's going on in the NFT space. I know what's going on in the mining space. And I done networked and met all different types of people out here, and it's going down.
And it's not a phase, is it?
No, definitely not a phase. This is here to stay. It been here to stay. It ain't going nowhere.
Right.
It's gonna grow, and it ain't going no. It's just going up. It ain't going down. The trajectory is up, for sure.
So here go my last question to you. How do we get it out to more people though? Because everybody ain't on it. It's getting there though, and it's a lot of money in this.
Yeah.
We talking trillions.
Yeah.
But my thing is, what do you think is stopping other people from getting into this world? Is it not simplified enough, or is people still just waiting for it to be so explosive?
Well, what I think is, because the crypto community is a community of all people, so we need to continue to spread the word.
Right.
We need to continue to do research, and to be honest with you, man, we here. You know what I'm saying? The folks above us, the Washington D.C., the government folks, they need to hop on board, because all them countries across the water, everybody on board. You know what I'm saying? We need to hop on board too. We on board, but we need to go ahead and crank that carb and hit that gas.
Now say what you just said to me. What's so major about these books?
So these are easy to read books, you know, less than like 100 pages, and then, you know, has a lot of content that breaks down everything about crypto, and then this one breaks down everything about the metaverse and NFTs and all that. And this is really important because it's easy to read content that a lot of people are dismissing. So we got to get these books in the libraries and elementary schools, high schools, middle schools, and the college campuses, because there's no direct infrastructure to kind of provide that. You know, at the end of the day, it's all about, like I said, access to education, and then from that, it's implementing that education and allowing like clubs and organizations to go and be started. And we got to let kids know that if they start a club at their university or high school, they can get funding $2 to $3K a year to throw events. and to bring speakers on and throw, like parties and stuff that are, education based. And this is the thing, like I said, like we got to get all HBCUs to have, blockchain clubs. Like I went to a PWI and like we started a blockchain club at a small school, but they got one at MIT, they got one at Stanford, they got one at NYU. All these
Even
big
at
schools.
FAMU and BCC, let's go HBCU, stop
Exactly,
playing.
A&T, Howard,
Right,
so it's about access. So
Tell the people how to get in contact with you again. What's the
me,
Instagram?
so my Instagram is ABRAHAHA_GB. My name is Michael Braha. On Twitter, I'm Michael Braha7, at Michael Braha7. And I also got a collective fundraising money for a war going on in Ethiopia. It's all about, trying to raise awareness, trying to bring peace, trying to feed the people. There's about 2.5 million people at risk of starvation because of the government blocking aid in Tigray. So, that's why I'm repping Free Tigray all day. You know what I mean? All the artwork that
That
we're
shirt
doing.
is crazy, bro. Bless you,
bro,
King.
you feel me? We gotta
Yeah.
represent our queen. So the least I could do, raise awareness, support my family, support my brothers, and take care of what I gotta take care of.
And tell them your IG right quick.
One in a million. ONE.INA.MILLY. One in a million.
Man, I appreciate it, man. See where we at.
Appreciate you, man.
Man, you already know what it is.
You know what time it is.
You already know what it is. They still out here. They don't want to leave.
Why would you?